Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Gervonta Davis lined up to fight 4-weight world champion. We can deliver it. Gervonta Davis is arguably the hottest property in boxing right now, and as a pay-per-view star, can call the shots as to who he faces. Davis' stardom shot to the next level after he defeated Ryan Garcia in April last year, a win that has aged well after King Ryan's victory over Devin Haney. Although the result is shrouded in controversy after two failed doping tests from Garcia, he has not been in action since due to personal issues outside the ring, but returned this month against Frank the Ghost Martin, one clash which fans always thought would be assigned to the fantasy fight section is Davis against Japanese sensation Naoya Inoue. Inoue is already a 4-weight world champion and a 2-time undisputed, winning titles from light flyweight all the way up to super-bantamweight. Inoue currently fights at 122 pounds, whereas Davis plus his trade at 135 pounds, so a meeting between two of the most explosive punchers in all of boxing seems unlikely. However, if there is one man who can make it happen, it's the man who controls big-time boxing in Saudi Arabia, Turki Al-Sheikh. Speaking on the MMA Hour, Turki said the fight was on his list of dream fights he wanted to make. If they reach the right weight and give us the right proposal, we can deliver it. Davis himself has always had the utmost respect for Inoue, calling him a real fighter's fighter. He's a real fighter's fighter. He's got the whole package. If you want to see a fighter that has the whole package, then he is one of them, that's for sure, Davis said. Boxing star Ryan Martin embraces being underdog in Tank Davis fight. It's real to me. Ryan Martin is hoping more people keep doubting him ahead of his fight against Gervonta Tank Davis, telling TMZ Sports he uses the criticism as fuel and can't wait to shock the world. The WBA lightweight world title fight is slated for June 15th at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, and Martin says he feels confident to get in the ring with one of the best pound-for-pound boxers in the world. I got a lot of things that him, the world, a lot of people may not expect that I got, Martin said. While some people are skeptical of his chances, Martin isn't losing any sleep over it. That shit embrace it, Martin said. Bet with me, win with me. That shit is one of them things I embrace. I'm eating of it. It's fuel to me, so it is what it is. It ain't gonna change. I just gotta go out there and do the unexpected. Just because Martin is not the betting favorite in this fight doesn't mean he expects Tank to be relaxed in the ring. He actually believes the balanced and well-rounded fighter will be on his A game. That's what he is hoping for, and he sends a direct message to Tank Davis. I hope I get the best version of you, cause you gon' get the best version of me for sure. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has a positive comment about Gervonta Davis, but points out what makes Shakur Stevenson stand out. Floyd Mayweather Jr. recently commented his former fighter Gervonta Davis as the biggest puncher in the lightweight division, which calling Shakur the most powerful puncher, most skilled puncher. However, fans and critics have different views on Shakur Stevenson's fighting style. Many of them perceive WBC 135-pound champion Shakur Stevenson is overly defensive, accusing him of avoiding direct engagement in the ring. Mayweather Jr. hails Stevenson's skill set. Critics argue that, aside from his contentious victory over Edwin De Los Santos last November, a fight some believe Stevenson lost, he has not faced a top-tier competition. The biggest puncher at 135 will probably be Gervonta Davis, but the most skillful fighter at 35 will be hands down Shakur Stevenson, Mayweather Jr. told the Com and talk to me YouTube channel. Well, it's all really about skills. Purely Tucker wasn't a huge puncher, but he was very exciting, very tough, and he fought everybody, and Shakur is trying to do the same thing. He's trying to fight the best out there. He is asking to fight the best. Fans believe Stevenson's primary asset is his movement, which they fear limits his overall effectiveness since he rarely stands his ground. Critics argued that a fighter must engage more directly, something they believe Stevenson avoids. Gervonta Davis returns to the ring next month for the first time in over a year when he defends his WBA lightweight title against Frank Martin, but the explosive puncher is already looking ahead to future fights. Davis is arguably the hottest property in boxing right now. His top-page victory over Ryan Garcia last year reportedly did the best pay-per-view numbers of any boxing event in 2023 and catapulted Tank's stardom to new levels. The Baltimore native has not been in action since due to being under house arrest for a hit-and-run incident, but is back against Martin on June 15th in Las Vegas. Martin, who boasts a perfect record of 18 wins in 18 fights with 12 knockouts, will prove a stern test for Tank, but only minority will be backing the Ghost to upset the odds. If Davis comes through that fight, there will be calls for him to face the biggest names in 135 and 140 divisions currently staked with talent, including Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. Asked in an interview who he wants to face, Davis had no hesitation calling out Shakur Stevenson. "I want Shakur Stevenson, he talks too much." Davis predicted how a clash against the three-time world champion would play out. "I'll stop him. All he's going to do is run." Stevenson returns to the ring to defend his WBC belt against a former Martin opponent in Artyom Haratunian on July 6th. Gervonta Davis names his favorite ever knockout. In a recent future with PBC, he looks back to his 24th fight against Leo Santa Cruz when asked his best stoppage. "Leo Santa Cruz. In training camp I was running everything for Leo. Every single thing for probably like 2 or 3 months. I knew that his output will be high. Right, so I knew my output would need to be at least as high or close. And I had to pick my shots because of what type of fighter he was. He was someone that's not gonna stop, and if he feels like you're breaking down, that's gonna give him the edge to pick up. They felt that I was gonna break down, but I was on my job so much that I was ready for everything that he threw." Tank took 2 right hands to his guard from Santa Cruz, who was backed onto the ropes. On the 3rd shot, Davis dipped to the left and threw a pinpoint uppercut with power strength from his boots. It scrambled the WBA super featherweight champion and spelled only his 2nd career loss. Thanks for watching guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.